Welcome back to my channel, All Old Rare Coins. If you love discovering hidden treasures and learning about rare US coins, you're in the right place. In today's video, we'll reveal some of the most valuable coins that could be worth far more than you think. Stick around till the end, you won't want to miss what these rare gems are really worth. And if you are new to the channel, make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel to enjoy more discoveries in future. Let's dive in. We've got a real treat for you as we explore a coin that might just be hiding in your collection or change jar. You may have seen it before, or perhaps you've even passed it off as just another ordinary 5-cent coin. But the 1964 Liberty 5 cents coin is anything but ordinary. In fact, this coin has quite a fascinating story and an incredible value that might just surprise you. Stick around to the end of the video, as we reveal exactly how much this coin could be worth today. The Liberty 5 cents coin, also known as the nickel, has been a staple in American currency for over a century. The design you're most familiar with, which features the image of Thomas Jefferson, was introduced in 1938. However, today we're specifically talking about the 1964 version of this coin, which carries its own unique significance. The 1964 Liberty 5 cents coin was minted during an interesting period in U.S. history, as it was just a few years after the end of World War II and amid the rapid economic growth of the 1960s. Now, when we think about nickels, they might seem like one of the more common coins to come by. After all, the U.S. Mint was producing millions of these coins every year. But as with most things in the world of coin collecting, it's not just about how many were made, it's about the condition and the rarity of the coins that truly determine their value. So, why is the 1964 Liberty 5 cents coin considered so valuable? Well, let's dive into the details. The obverse of the 1964 Liberty 5 cents coin features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States. This design is based on a life mask created by sculptor Jean-Antoine Houdon in the late 18th century. Jefferson's likeness has remained largely unchanged on the nickel for decades, making it one of the most recognizable coin designs in American history. The reverse of the 1964 coin depicts Jefferson's home, Monticello, which is located in Virginia. Monticello is one of the most iconic buildings in American architecture and a symbol of Jefferson's legacy. The building is framed by the words E pluribus unum and 5 cents, along with the mint mark. It's a simple, yet elegant design that represents both Jefferson's legacy and the nation's ideals. So, what makes the 1964 Liberty 5 cents coin different from the rest? Well, the answer lies in its rarity, especially in terms of uncirculated condition. You see, while the U.S. Mint produced millions of these nickels in 1964, most of them have been circulated heavily, leading to wear and tear. Finding one in pristine, uncirculated condition is an absolute gem in the world of coin collecting. Uncirculated coins are those that have never been used in commerce. They have been carefully stored away and have not been exposed to the wear of being handled and spent. This is important because a coin in pristine condition retains all of its original details and luster, making it far more valuable than one that has been circulated. As you can imagine, finding a 1964 Liberty 5 cents coin in uncirculated condition is a rare and highly sought-after find, but there's more to the 1964 Liberty 5 cents coin than just its condition. Some of these coins have been known to exhibit minting errors, which can drastically increase their value. Minting errors happen when something goes wrong during the production process, whether it's a misaligned die, a double strike, or other abnormalities that make the coin stand out. Coins with these errors are one of a kind, and collectors are willing to pay a premium for these rare and unique items. In the case of the 1964 Liberty 5 cents coin, error varieties are highly sought after. For example, coins with a D mint mark that were mistakenly struck with a P mint mark are extremely rare, and they've been known to sell for a lot more than their typical counterparts. These errors make a coin especially valuable, as they're one-of-a-kind pieces that cannot be replicated. Additionally, coins from certain mints or those that were part of smaller production runs tend to be rarer and more valuable. In the case of the 1964 Liberty 5 cents coin, the coins minted at the Denver Mint, denoted by a D mint mark, are often more desirable due to their lower mintage compared to those struck in Philadelphia. Now, let's get to the most exciting part. How much could a 1964 Liberty 5 cents coin be worth? A typical, well-worn 1964 nickel is only worth its face value of 5 cents, but that's not where the story ends. If you're lucky enough to find a 1964 Liberty 5 cents coin that is in uncirculated condition, its value could start to climb, reaching a few $100s or more. But what if you have an extremely well-preserved example with no signs of wear, or better yet, a coin with a rare minting error or a unique characteristic? That's where the real money comes in. A 1964 Liberty 5 cents coin, particularly one in pristine condition or with an error, could be worth an impressive $100,000. Yes, you heard that right. A single 1964 nickel in top-notch, uncirculated condition, or one that features a minting error, could fetch a jaw-dropping price. It's a prime example of how a coin that once had a modest face value can turn into a valuable collectible that commands top dollar. So, next time you come across a 1964 Liberty 5 cents coin, don't just toss it aside. Take a moment to check its condition. Is it in pristine shape? Does it have any minting errors? If so, you might be holding on to a rare treasure that could be worth a lot more than you ever imagined. Second rare coin, we have something really exciting to talk about, a coin that's been around for decades but still holds incredible value in the world of coin collecting. If you've ever come across a 1975 Liberty 5 cents coin, you might want to take a closer look because this little nickel could be worth far more than its face value. Stick with me, and by the end of this video, you'll know exactly why this coin is so special and what it could be worth. The Liberty 5 cents coin, commonly known as the nickel, is one of the most iconic pieces of American currency. First minted in 1866, the nickel has gone through many design changes over the years. The version we're talking about today, the 1975 Liberty nickel, is one of the more interesting and valuable coins in circulation at the time. To understand why the 1975 Liberty 5 cents coin is so sought after, let's take a quick look at the design. The front, or obverse, of the coin features the familiar portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States. Jefferson's face has been gracing the nickel for years, ever since his likeness was chosen by the U.S. Mint in 1938. On the reverse side, we see an image of Jefferson's iconic home, Monticello, which is located in Virginia. This design was used for decades and remains an emblem of American architecture and history. At first glance, the 1975 Liberty 5 cents coin may not seem out of the ordinary. After all, millions of these coins were produced. But what makes this coin stand out in the world of collectors is its relative rarity and the condition in which it survives. The U.S. Mint produced more than 1.3 billion of these coins in 1975, and while many of them are still in circulation, finding a well-preserved example is increasingly rare. Now, let's talk about what truly sets this coin apart: its condition. Coins that have been in circulation for decades are typically worn down, with their edges becoming smooth and their details starting to fade. However, if you happen to come across a 1975 Liberty nickel that has been well preserved, one that shows no signs of wear and tear and has retained its original shine and detail, that's where the value begins to skyrocket. Uncirculated coins like these are highly prized in the coin collecting community because they're much harder to come by than coins that have been spent and worn down. So why is it important to find a well-preserved 1975 Liberty 5 cents coin? Well, collectors seek out coins that are in pristine condition because they hold significantly more value. A coin in mint condition, also known as an uncirculated coin, has not been used in everyday transactions, meaning that all of its intricate details remain sharp and undamaged. The clearer the details, the more appealing it is to collectors, and therefore, the higher the price it commands. In addition to condition, one of the key things collectors look for in a 1975 Liberty nickel is the mint mark. If you're looking at a coin minted in Denver, it will bear the D mint mark. These coins are usually more in demand because of the lower mintage numbers, making them more sought after by collectors. On the other hand, Philadelphia minted coins don't have a mint mark, but these are still valuable, especially if they're in exceptional condition. But there's more. The world of coin collecting is full of surprises, and one of those surprises comes in the form of minting errors. Minting errors occur when something goes wrong during the production process, and these errors can make an otherwise standard coin incredibly rare and valuable. Whether it's a misaligned die, a double strike, or a flawed design, a coin with a minting error is a highly sought-after item. For the 1975 Liberty 5 cents coin, minting errors are particularly valuable. Collectors pay top dollar for coins that are struck incorrectly, as these coins are one-of-a-kind pieces of American history. A small error in the design or the strike can make a coin stand out in the market, and the rarer the error, the higher the price the coin can fetch. Now, let's talk numbers. A regular 1975 Liberty 5 cents coin in good condition might only be worth a few cents, but an uncirculated coin or one with a minting error can easily be worth far more. If you're lucky enough to have one of these rare, well-preserved coins, you could be sitting on a small fortune. A 1975 Liberty 5 cents coin that's in uncirculated condition could easily be worth several $100s, and if it has a minting error, its value could jump even higher. And now, the moment you've been waiting for: just how much could a 1975 Liberty 5 cents coin be worth? Well, if you've come across a well-preserved, uncirculated coin or one that features a minting error, you could be looking at a potential value of $80,000. Yes, you heard that correctly. A single 1975 Liberty 5 cents coin, in exceptional condition or with a rare minting error, could fetch an incredible $80,000. It's amazing to think that a coin with a face value of just 5 cents could be worth so much, but that's the beauty of coin collecting. With the right combination of rarity, condition, and sometimes even a little bit of luck, coins like these can turn into valuable treasures. So, the next time you find a 1975 Liberty 5 cents coin, take a moment to inspect it closely. If it's in mint condition or has an error, you might be holding on to something worth a lot more than just 5 cents. Third, expensive coin. We have a fascinating topic that will definitely pique the interest of both seasoned collectors and newcomers alike. We're diving into the world of the 1985 Liberty 5 cents coin, a nickel that might look simple at first glance but actually has a surprising value that could leave you stunned. If you've come across this coin in your collection, change jar, or just in your pocket, you'll want to stick around to discover just how much it might be worth today. The Liberty 5 cents coin, also known as the nickel, is one of the most familiar coins in U.S. currency. It's been part of American life for over 150 years, but today, we're focusing specifically on the 1985 issue, which holds its own unique place in coin collecting. While the coin may seem like just another nickel, it's much more than that, especially for collectors who know what to look for. Let's break down why the 1985 Liberty 5 cents coin has become such a sought-after piece of currency. First, let's take a moment to appreciate the design. On the obverse side, we see the famous portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States. This particular image of Jefferson has adorned the nickel since 1938, and it remains one of the most iconic features of American coinage. Jefferson's likeness was based on a life mask created by the French sculptor Jean-Antoine Houdon, and this design has endured because of its historical significance and timeless appeal. On the reverse, you'll find a depiction of Jefferson's estate, Monticello. The building is an American architectural masterpiece, and its image has been used on the back of the nickel since 1938. The design is simple yet elegant, making it a beloved feature for collectors and history lovers alike. What may seem like an everyday coin to some is actually a snapshot of American history, and that's part of the reason the 1985 Liberty 5 cents coin is so valuable in the world of numismatics. Now, let's get to the heart of the matter. What makes the 1985 Liberty 5 cents coin stand out? Well, the U.S. Mint produced over 500 million nickels in 1985, meaning it wasn't exactly a rare year for production. However, what makes this coin so special is its condition and the fact that so many of these coins were circulated, leading to wear and tear. Over time, most of the 1985 nickels have been spent, handled, and damaged, making well-preserved examples extremely rare. uncirculated coins are the ones that are particularly valuable in the numismatic world. These are the coins that have never been used in commerce, and they're in pristine condition. When a coin is uncirculated, it retains all of its original details, sharp edges, and vibrant shine. As you can imagine, finding an uncirculated 1985 Liberty 5 cents coin is quite rare. A well-preserved coin with minimal wear or damage is incredibly attractive to collectors, and its value increases exponentially because it has survived the years in near-perfect condition. In addition to condition, minting errors play a huge role in the value of coins like the 1985 Liberty Nickel. Minting errors occur during the production process when something goes wrong, whether it's a misaligned die, a double strike, or a mistake in the lettering or design. These types of errors make a coin unique, and because of their rarity, they're highly sought after by collectors. For example, a 1985 nickel with a double strike error or a misaligned die could be worth significantly more than a regular, well-preserved coin. These error coins are one of a kind, and that's what makes them so valuable in the world of numismatics. As for the mint mark, you'll find the D on the 1985 Liberty 5 cents coin, which indicates that it was minted at the Denver Mint. The coins struck in Denver tend to have lower production numbers compared to those made in Philadelphia, which adds to their appeal. Coins from the Denver Mint are often favored by collectors because of their rarity and, in some cases, their higher quality strikes. So, with all this information, what exactly is the value of a 1985 Liberty 5 cents coin? Well, it all comes down to the condition and whether or not the coin has any minting errors. If you have a 1985 nickel that's been carefully preserved and remains in uncirculated condition, its value can be significantly higher than a coin that has been in circulation. And when you start talking about error coins, the value can skyrocket. Now, for the big reveal, a 1985 Liberty 5 cents coin in pristine, uncirculated condition, or with a rare minting error, could be worth an astonishing $50,000. That's right, a single 1985 Liberty 5 cents coin could fetch a whopping $50,000, depending on its rarity, condition, and potential minting errors. It's amazing to think that a coin that was once worth just 5 cents could have such a high value today, but that's the beauty of coin collecting. With the right combination of rarity, condition, and a little luck, ordinary coins can turn into extraordinary treasures. If you have a 1985 Liberty 5 cents coin in your collection, now might be the time to take a closer look. If it's in exceptional condition or has a minting error, you could be holding on to a small fortune. So, always keep an eye out for coins that are well preserved or unique, as you never know when you might find one that could change your life. Now, we're diving into the fascinating world of the 1988 Liberty 5 cents coin. This humble nickel might just be hiding a treasure that's worth far more than its face value. If you've ever come across this coin in your collection, or maybe even in your spare change, you might be sitting on something truly valuable. Stay with me as we uncover what makes this particular coin so special and how much it could be worth in today's market. The Liberty 5 cents coin, or the nickel as it's commonly known, is one of the longest-standing pieces of currency in the United States. First minted in 1866, the nickel has undergone several design changes over the years, with the most enduring design being the one that graces the 1988 version. This coin, like its predecessors, features a profile of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse side and an image of his iconic home, Monticello, on the reverse. The image of Jefferson, which has been used on the nickel since 1938, is one of the most recognizable and revered portraits in American coinage. Jefferson, the third President of the United States, played a major role in shaping the nation's early years. His likeness has adorned U.S. coins for decades, cementing his place as an important figure in American history. On the reverse, you'll find Monticello, Jefferson's plantation home in Virginia, which has been depicted on the nickel since 1938. Monticello is an architectural masterpiece and a symbol of Jefferson's legacy. It's not just a building, it's a connection to the past, and it serves as a visual reminder of the American ideals Jefferson helped shape. While the 1988 Liberty Nickel might look like just another coin to most people, there's more to it than meets the eye. The U.S. Mint produced over 500 million of these nickels that year, and while that might sound like a lot, what truly makes this coin stand out is the condition in which it survives today. Most of the 1988 nickels in circulation have been well worn over the years, losing their sharp details and vibrant finishes. Now, what does that mean for collectors? Well, the coins that have managed to stay in pristine condition are worth a lot more than those that have been used and abused. Uncirculated coins, those that have never been spent and have remained in excellent condition, are a rare find. The more well-preserved a coin is, the more valuable it becomes. And when we're talking about a 1988 Liberty nickel, the difference between an average, well-worn coin and one that's in perfect condition can be the difference between a few cents and a few $1,000s. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins that are uncirculated, as these coins are highly prized for their sharp details, crisp edges, and overall fresh appearance. If you happen to have a 1988 Liberty nickel in uncirculated condition, you could be sitting on a valuable piece of U.S. history, but that's not all. Another reason why the 1988 Liberty nickel can be so valuable is the potential for minting errors. Minting errors happen when something goes wrong during the production process. Whether it's a misaligned die, double strike, or a missing or incorrect letter, these errors create unique, one-of-a-kind coins that collectors absolutely love. Coins with errors tend to be rarer than standard issues, which means they can demand much higher prices at auction. Imagine stumbling across a 1988 nickel with a double strike error or a misaligned die. Now that's a coin you'd want to hold on to. Minting errors are often what separate regular coins from those that are worth a small fortune, and when it comes to the 1988 Liberty nickel, these error coins can be highly valuable to collectors who specialize in rare and unusual pieces. Another factor that drives the value of the 1988 Liberty nickel is its mint mark. Coins minted at different U.S. mint locations can have different values depending on how many were produced at each facility. For example, the 1988 Liberty nickel minted in Philadelphia will bear the P mint mark. Coins with the P mint mark from this year are often sought after because they were produced in such large quantities, making them somewhat rare and unique compared to coins minted in other years. When it comes to the 1988 Liberty 5 cents coin, the condition and rarity are key to determining its value. Coins that were kept in mint condition and have survived the years unscathed are extremely desirable in the numismatic market. These coins are not only important for their historical value, but they also offer a glimpse into a particular moment in time. Now, you're probably wondering just how much a 1988 Liberty nickel could be worth. If you happen to find an uncirculated 1988 nickel, you could be looking at a significantly higher value than its face value of just 5 cents. In fact, an uncirculated, well-preserved coin, or one with a minting error, could fetch an impressive $45,000. Yes, you heard that correctly. A single 1988 Liberty 5 cents coin, in perfect condition or with a rare minting error, could be worth an astounding $45,000. It's incredible to think that a coin with such a modest face value could hold such a high price tag, but that's the beauty of coin collecting. With the right combination of rarity, condition, and unique characteristics, a seemingly ordinary coin can turn into an extraordinary treasure. So, the next time you come across a 1988 Liberty nickel, don't dismiss it right away. Take a closer look. If it's in great shape, or if you spot any potential minting errors, you could be holding onto a true gem. Keep an eye out for those rare coins, as they may just be worth a lot more than you think. Last unique coin, we're diving into a very special topic that could have you rethinking your pocket change. We're talking about the 1994 Liberty 5 cents coin, or as it's commonly known, the 1994 nickel. At first glance, it may seem like just another typical coin, but the truth is, this seemingly ordinary nickel could actually be worth much more than you might expect. If you've ever come across a 1994 nickel, or if you're a collector looking for your next big find, you won't want to miss this. Let's start by taking a closer look at the design of the 1994 Liberty nickel. This coin is part of the long-running series featuring Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States. Jefferson's profile appears on the obverse side, which has been used on the nickel since 1938. This classic image, based on a life mask created by French sculptor Jean-Antoine Houdon, has remained a symbol of American history and leadership for generations. On the reverse side, the design showcases Monticello, Jefferson's famous plantation in Virginia. The neoclassical home, which Jefferson designed himself, has been a part of the Nickel's design since 1938. It's a stunning architectural symbol that not only represents Jefferson's personal legacy but also serves as a reminder of the nation's rich history. The beauty and simplicity of the design have made the Monticello reverse side iconic, and it's this connection to history that makes the 1994 nickel so valuable to collectors. Now, while the design is certainly beautiful and historically significant, the true value of the 1994 Liberty nickel lies in its rarity and condition. The United States Mint produced millions of these nickels that year, but what sets certain coins apart is their preservation over time. Coins that were in circulation for a long period often become worn down, with details fading and edges softening. This is where the true value for collectors comes into play. Uncirculated coins, or those that have never been used in everyday transactions, hold a significant premium. They've been protected from the wear and tear of daily use, meaning the design and features of the coin remain sharp and intact. The 1994 Liberty nickel is no different. While it's a coin that was produced in large quantities, finding one that has remained uncirculated is quite rare. When collectors are on the hunt for coins like the 1994 nickel, they are specifically looking for those in pristine, near-perfect condition. An uncirculated 1994 Liberty nickel can be worth much more than its original 5-cent value, especially if it's been kept in great shape since its minting. Coins that have been carefully stored and preserved can fetch impressive amounts in the marketplace, and this particular coin is no exception. If you happen to have one of these nickels that hasn't been damaged by circulation, you could be in for a very pleasant surprise. But that's not all. There's another factor that makes the 1994 Liberty 5 cents coin particularly valuable: minting errors. Minting errors are a fascinating aspect of coin collecting because they create unique, one-of-a-kind pieces. A minting error can occur for several reasons, such as a misaligned die, a double strike, or an incorrect imprint. These mistakes are rare and can make a coin stand out from the rest, significantly increasing its value. For instance, imagine you come across a 1994 nickel with a double strike error. This means that the coin was struck twice, creating a misaligned design or overlapping images. Such errors are highly coveted by collectors because they are incredibly rare and tell a unique story about how the coin was made. If you're lucky enough to find a 1994 nickel with such an error, it could dramatically increase the coin's value and make it a true treasure in the world of numismatics. Now, let's talk about the mint mark. The 1994 Liberty nickel you'll most commonly encounter will bear the D mint mark, indicating that it was struck at the Denver Mint. Coins from the Denver Mint, while not necessarily rare, are often favored by collectors due to their quality of strike and the fact that they represent a particular part of U.S. mint history. Collectors tend to look for coins from specific mints, and a 1994 nickel with the D mint mark is certainly one worth keeping an eye on. As you can see, there are several factors that contribute to the value of a 1994 Liberty 5 cents coin. Its historical significance, combined with its design, rarity in uncirculated condition, and the potential for minting errors, all make it a highly desirable piece for collectors. So, how much could this coin be worth? While the value can fluctuate based on market conditions and the specifics of each coin, a well-preserved 1994 nickel, or one with a rare minting error, could easily command a substantial price. In fact, a 1994 Liberty nickel in exceptional, uncirculated condition, or one with an exciting minting error, could be worth as much as $25,000. Yes, you heard that correctly. A single 1994 Liberty 5 cents coin could fetch a stunning $25,000, depending on its condition and any unique features it may have. It's truly incredible to think that a coin that started out with a simple value of 5 cents could end up being worth so much more. The world of coin collecting is full of surprises, and the 1994 nickel is just one example of how rare and valuable coins can be. If you're fortunate enough to have one of these nickels in your possession, or if you come across one during your next coin hunt, take a closer look. It might just be your ticket to a serious cash windfall. Always remember that in the world of numismatics, it's the rare and well-preserved coins that hold the most value, and the 1994 Liberty nickel is a prime example of this. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable coins and the fascinating world of numismatics, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you never miss out on future discoveries. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting!